To this one, Todd.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. First up, we have Juan Manuel Marquez. 5'7" tall with a reach of 67 inches. And he'll be taking on the legend himself, Terrence Bud Crawford. Weighing in at 140 pounds, he's 5'7" tall with a reach of 74 inches.
An amazing reach advantage that fighters do not expect to see in this kind of fighter. The jab is unassumingly long and sharp and fast, and that will really put you off your stride.
Juan Manuel Marquez. And how about this man? That Terrence.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this. The build up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. Good counter punching. This fight has a real good flow to it. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. There's a counter shot. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Those counter punches have to hurt. He parries away that left hook. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Can you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you continue?
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Back and forth they go. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
The straight right just misses. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That uppercut misses. Perfect counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Feel good? Good. Now, go back and win the round, right? It's only one round that's free. That right hand is beautiful.
Let's get it started in round 3. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Beautiful counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Those counter punches have to hurt. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Oh, that punch. Those counter punches. Crawford in trouble. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. Well, this is the time. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
There's a counter shot. Nobody home with that hook. Do you believe this? And he scores with the counter. Good counter punching. They both want the knockout. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Both men step back for just a moment. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Good work. Good work. Get this boxing back together. Switch on. Can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. It's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of that jab, and then just start gathering your pace. Win this round back. Doing what you're doing, the gaps will appear. Don't be looking. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, he's ready to go. He's absolutely...
Back into the fray here in round 5. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. There's a counter shot. Big swing and a miss with the hook. There's a scoring blow. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Marquez is hurt. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Has to be, you know, the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. About Marquez in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Breathe, just get you anything. Go back and win the rounds, right? Hey, don't give him any free shots.
There's the bell to start round 6. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Only catching air with that hook. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. When are we gonna see a jab from these two? Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this could be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
What heart, what desire, but at what... I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
I've got to see that again. One, two, three, four, five. You still want to fight.
Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. There's the bell to start round 7. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
A lot of effort being exerted here. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
He missed with that jab. Couldn't land that jab. A perfect counter shot. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
Even I've got to see that again.
They are going to surrender. No mas. And that is that. They surrender.